It's the time I stabbed Allison in the head with a kitchen knife accidentally. It was an accident. It was an accident. Okay, don't listen to what she said. But yeah, this is just a fun story, and then we'll wrap it up. In Uganda and Tanzania, there's a lot of interesting electrical work being done. Some of it good, some of it not as good. But grounding is a thing that is important. And we had this old stove in the house we were staying in, and it was like from the 1960s probably, like one of the old green ones. And it was 240 volts, I'm not sure the amperage, but pretty high. And I was cutting some garlic or something, and I went to scrape it on the metal knife, on the metal pan, on the metal element, on the metal stove. And of course, I grounded it. And so the 240 volts surged through my body. I know. And my hand, clenched on the knife, as you do when your muscles are electrocuted. And so obviously the logical solution I had was to throw the knife as fast as I could. So I did. So I threw the knife like this, and I looked behind me, and Allison is sitting where these papers are here, and there's a wall. Off the wall, onto her forehead, like this, blade on her face, and it lands on the ground. And then she doesn't realize what happened. I did realize what happened. I saw a nice clean cut. It was a straight cut, okay, easy to stitch. And and so basically she started bleeding at that point, quite a lot, and it was terrifying. And at this point, we had been there for like 5 days, okay? 5 days. We didn't know where the hospital was, or if there was a hospital, or how to say hospital in Swahili. And so basically, hospitality. Just add an I to most Swahili, you're good. But anyways, so I grabbed the most sanitary-looking dirty dishcloth and stick it on her face, and I say, Jamie, go get help. Go to the other house to get help. So Jamie was obviously very calm and collected, and she ran up. And I later find out that she was intercepted by the guard, and the guard's synopsis was, Dad mad, Mom hurt. And so witnessing to the guard was a little bit strange. Yeah, or sad or hurt, but you get the gist. So he was a little scared of me for a while, basically. But it was okay. We called the doctor, because there was a doctor, and he came up, and Allison laid on the dining table, and he stitched her up with the help of a Makita work light, and she was fine. Yeah, and I was not making jokes at all through this time, nor was anyone there at all. This was not a sore point in our foreheads or our marriage at all. Anyways, that's it. That's the story. So don't electrocute yourself and don't throw knives. And we made sure our new house in Uganda, gas stove. Okay, so we'll be fine.